Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Empathdivine Intuitive here. I appreciate you all for being here. This is getting ready to be a pick a card message for what is it that your guides and your ancestors want you to know for high vibrational purposes. All high vibrational messages here. What you may need to know, from now on, from you see this reading and beyond. What do you need to know currently? I am going to follow up with some extra messages here, okay? And what else you may need to know. So there are 6 cards out here. I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to choose a number, or you can choose more than one number. Solely up to you, okay? The more messages, the better. It's solely up to you. Whatever numbers you see in your vision that comes up from 1 to 6, I want you to choose it, okay? Make sure you're taking what resonates. If you feel like you want to get more in depth with these type of cards I'm using here to pull in more ancestry, spiritual guide messages here, you can always book a personal read by looking in the description box and community tab. And as always, I want to thank you for your support. All I ask is that you continue to like. So enjoy the rest of your day and your week. Stay safe and stay blessed. And the timestamps will be posted inside of the description box for your convenience. See you then. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to get started here. I'm going to move these cards out the way really quick, push them over, and we're about to get started with you, pal number 1 here, okay? So this is a message here from your guides and your ancestors and spiritual team of what you need to know for your highest self right now at this moment and moving forward. All right, so you have elders here, okay? And it says for you to move beyond your ancestral patterns. I feel like for this pal number 1, okay, your ancestors, you have a lot of elders. You might be pal 1, you may not have a lot of your grandparents living. Maybe some of you didn't get to know your grandparents here on earth, or you didn't get to know your great-grandparents and things of that sort here, but they're with you. They're walking with you. They're with you very strong here. Pal 1, you may even be called and have been called since you was a child, an old soul. Some of you may even be, said by family that you look just like your great-great-grandfather or grandmother, like you favor someone in your family. You know what I mean? You favor an elder. You know what I mean? You guys have the torch. You guys have the power here. You are very powerful. You are very knowledgeable. You're very wise. And your ancestors and guides is saying it's time for you to break the cycle. There is a repeated low vibrational karmic cycle that is going on in the bloodline of your family. And you already know what it can be. And they're telling you it is time for you to cut that cord so that it can be free. All right. So let's say for some of you, it can be you had narcissist parents and you may find yourself following a little bit of a narcissist behavior because of what you were condoned into. It can be things with money. It can be issues with alcohol, drugs, anything of that sort. I'm not saying that it's going on, but this is some of the stuff I'm giving examples here of how a path, if you don't cut it, it continues. You have that torch and that power that you can move beyond this pattern and restart. It's basically you can regenerate. You can restart the ancestor bloodline stronger. If any of you have not made an altar yet, you are being encouraged and pushed to make an altar. An altar is a way to honor your high vibrational elders, to honor your ancestors for things they have done beyond you. So they could be sending you signs. Sometimes some of the signs can be one day you might want peach cobbler and you don't even like peaches, but that's someone in your bloodline that wants that. You may find yourself singing hymns and songs and you don't even go to church. You don't even know where it's coming from. That's your ancestors. You may find yourself attracted to old 50s movies and 60s movies. That's your ancestors giving you a message through there. I would encourage some of you, if you don't know what an ancestor altar is, look on YouTube and get a feel of what it is, because you have to make your own that's personal to you and your ancestors. Send them money, send them things over, because it can purify, clean the bloodline, and help you here on Earth's physical plane. Now, if some of you, Power 1, have already made an altar, you may need to clean it. Or there could be someone that needs to be added on. Could be an older male figure. So maybe you perhaps may have to research into who this older male figure can be, or, you know, you may get a message from the divine of who this person is in a dream. So if you have an altar, you know, you may be being told, hey, clean it up a little bit, you know, add some things on it, things of that sort. But in general, it is time for a change here. There is something that is a repeated cycle in your bloodline that you're seeing your living family members are doing. And you have to move beyond that and depart yourself from it, okay? And they're urging you to do this because, you know, it's like they're saying you're so destined for greatness here, okay? Let's see if there's anything else they need you to know. Anything else Spirit Power One needs to know for their highest good here. Yeah, see, wisdom. I'm telling you, you are an old soul here. You see? And I feel like sometimes you put too much focus on the past. Sometimes I feel like you are the type, you can be the oldest child as well too, and you had a lot of responsibilities, or even if you were the baby or the middle child, you still had older responsibilities. But I do feel sometimes, Power One, you have a tendency to always want to fix everything. I'm not saying you can't fix it, because you do need to fix the generational trauma. Okay, I get it. But there's some family members here on earth that you cannot repair them. They're beyond repair. All you could do is pray for them and keep moving forward. You know, or even if this is someone in your past, your love, let it go. You know, you have to move on. Okay. Look, it even says here, heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. So there can be an ancestor coming in through you. Like I said, an older male figure that can be trying to give you wisdom and knowledge about what it is you need to do. I'm hearing stand center in front. And it's like, I guess they're telling you, like, when you're praying or in your room, stand in the center of it and pray. And I feel like this person will come towards you. But they want you to stop putting all your time into the past and what does not work and move towards to the future. You are a very wise soul here. Okay. You're smart. Another message is love life here. Yeah. They want you to start focusing more on your happiness here. They want you to start focusing on, you know, what makes you happy here. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? Because again, they feel like you're putting in too much time and energy into things that's beyond your control here. They want you to love your life. They want you to express yourself. They want you to conquer. Okay. And I do feel for some of you, if any of these things are affecting your love life, you know what I just picked up too, for some of you, when I sing love life. Some of you, for example, might be for a female, okay? You may notice in your ancestry bloodline, whether this is on your mother's side or your father's side, okay? Maybe your mother's side, probably. You notice the females in your family, they're either have no good partners, no good men, that is abusive, alcoholics, they do the same thing, or they go after them. They're with them because they have money. They feel secure. They feel like, you get what I'm saying? Or they're all single and they don't have anybody. Like, it's something about it with love. You notice that what they do, and it's like, you know that it's wrong, and it's like, move beyond that. Okay, so that even could be for some of you as well too, that you notice. Okay, they also want you to start taking care of yourself more too, because you could be feeling mentally, physically exhausted. Again, I feel like you're taking on things that's beyond your control here. Look, Two of Pentacles. You're taking on things that's beyond your control here. They want you to start taking care of yourself. I'm also hearing something about somebody needing to juice or fast. They want you to start taking care of your health as well too. You guys have elders in your family bloodline that was very like herbalists, very healthy and wise. So they're trying to send things towards you to get you to get on that same thing. I'm just going to pull out an energy for you too from them. See, look at that. They're showing you that you are the magician here. You can manifest prosperity in anything that you want, but you have to feel empowered. You are a manifester here. Okay, I feel like your bloodline of ancestors came from wizards. There's a lot of wizards in your bloodline. You know, psychics, root workers, you know, healers. You come from a bloodline of that. So they want you to embrace it. They're also letting you know here too that you're destined for success here with this magician and Four of Wands here. There is something you're praying for. You pray for them night and day for something to happen here. some type of contract, some type of opportunity, whatever you're asking to come into your life. Maybe some of you are asking to be married and have your person. They're letting you know that this actually is going to happen for you. Okay. Alrighty, Pile One. So that was your message here from your ancestors and guides. Hope that resonated. Bye for now. Alrighty, Pile Number Two. This is going to be your message here from what it is that your guides and your ancestors want you to know. High vibrational message here for now and moving forward. Okay, so you guys have Stargazer here. It says to set your sights higher, okay? Immediately, I feel like your ancestry bloodline is a bunch of travelers, okay? You guys can be the type that you probably know how to astral project. You probably travel a lot in the spiritual realm, and I feel like you just travel and travel and travel. Sometimes you don't know your destination or where you're going to be, but you travel. Now, putting that towards on earth plane, I feel like you are a traveler. Perhaps you want to travel or you do travel. I feel like some of you don't travel. I feel like when you are in the spiritual world and you astral project, I feel like that's the most traveling you ever do. I feel like in the earth's plane, you are an introvert. But when you are traveling in the spiritual dimension, you are extrovert. So I feel like your ancestors are telling you it's time for you to make those two energies collide together and bring that into Earth's plane here, because you are destined for greatness here. You also come from a bloodline of educational. So some of your bloodlines could have been teachers, professors here. I feel like some doctors and lawyers could be here in this energy as well too. Very high educated, but open-minded here. So they want you to set your sights higher on what it is you want. They want you to stop settling for less here, period. Pal 2. They don't want you settling for less anymore. It's something about the stars here. Maybe, you love to look at the stars. You have a connection with the stars. Maybe some of you, when you were a little kid, your parents had you look at the stars. Maybe they brought you a telescope or something like that, and you're making a wish here. And they're like, listen, the wish can come true. But sometimes you have to push yourself for it so the wish can come closer to you. Okay, so, your ancestors and guides is pushing you, Pal 2, to make something happen here. It's like you're settling for less for something in your life. And they're like, no, Pal 2, you know that you're more worthy than that, okay? It's like they're saying they want you to travel to your success. Anything else, spiritual guides and ancestors, Pal Number 2 needs to know for their highest good you're trying to tell them. Card already flipped, right? Yep. Yeah, perseverance here. They want you to be determined. They don't want you to give up on yourself. They don't want you to give up on your goals. Maybe some of you feel like you want to give up. Maybe some of you feel like you want to give up on what it is you're trying to work on. And they don't want you to give up on your goals here because they're telling you could make your goals happen. There's so many bright things ahead of you for your life here. But they want you to put your foot in and go towards it. Horses can be very significant. White horses, brown, black horses. Maybe some of you have a stable. Maybe some of you want to get a horse stable. But the horses symbolize determination, mystic energy, wisdom. That's what you possess here. All right. Bottom of the deck, you even have health. Okay. They want you to start taking care of your mind, body, and soul. They want you to start putting all your health and energy into things that are not healthy for you. So this can be people, this can be what you're intaking, okay? Maybe some of you also need to start exercising, taking care of your health and well-being, your mental health as well. They want you to really stay focused on the things that matter. And look, bottom of the deck, positive work outcomes. They're letting you know everything's going to be okay though, okay? Everything's going to work out for you. But they want you to start somewhere, okay? They don't want you to give up on yourself. Let's pull an energy here for you, Pal 2. Yep, 9 of Swords. And we have the star. See, I kept saying the star is significant to you guys. Some of you could be an Aquarius, okay, or have Aquarius in your chart here, but it is time for your fulfillment. It's time for your blessings to come in. No more feeling sorry for yourself anymore. No more feeling depressed. No more feeling like you can't do it. And listen, I know it's easier said than done here, but, they're telling you, it's time to get yourself out of this stuck situation. You could make something happen, okay? And they're letting you know with the 9 of Swords and the Star card here that your blessings is literally here. They're on its way. Your life is going to change for the better, but they don't want you to give up this faith and hope on yourself here, okay? Alrighty, powerful reading for you guys, Pal 2 here, and I hope that this resonated. Bye for now. Hello, my lovely Pal number 3 here. Okay, so this is going to be your ancestor and spiritual guides messages. What do you need to know for your highest good? Now, moving forward, let's see. Okay, so you guys got the beautiful water guardians here. Okay, so some of you can be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. You can have it in your chart here, or it could just be that it's really time for you to connect. Okay, you're very empathic, I feel, too, Pal 3. You're very empathic. Some of you can be very guarded with your emotions, though. So, you know what? Some of you could be a fire sign, too. You know, you're very guarded with your emotions. I feel like sometimes you don't want to let your guard down because you're afraid that people is going to take advantage of you. I feel like some of you could have had an upbringing that, you know, your family wasn't prone to emotions, and that made you bottle up with emotions. You feel like emotions is a sign of weakness, when in fact it's a sign of human life and that you're strong here. So your guides, okay, and some of you can have a mother figure that's with you that crossed over, or aunt or something like that. And it's like they want you to connect to your feminine energy here. They want you to connect with your emotions here. When you connect with your emotions here, you get to make peace with situations. You get the answers that you need for your highest good here. Because I feel like there could have been something traumatic that could have happened in your life, Pal 3. And it's like you could be trying to put it off, and maybe you're acting out in anger, or you know, you're trying, and they're saying avoidance. You know, they don't want you to avoid your emotions. They want you to be free to express yourself. So it's something you have to get out. It's like they want you to start connecting with your inner self, because you are a very powerful feminine energy. Despite whatever your gender may be, you're a powerful feminine energy here. And I'm telling you, when you connect to your emotions, you can tap into anything else, because I feel like some of you are seers. You can see things, you know, you can see the future, and I feel very psychedelic energy with you guys, Pal 3. So it's really that time. They don't want you to run from the emotions. They want you to embrace it here, okay? Anything else Pal 3 needs to know, Spirit, for their highest good? Well, high vibrational ancestors and guides, that Pal 3 needs to know. Yeah, love life. Yeah, I feel like, too, this definitely could be about love as well, okay? Maybe, you know, your heart was affected because of love, and every time when you get hurt, you suppress these emotions in. And they're also saying, for some of you, you have a tendency to make unhealthy choices with your love life. So perhaps if you get hurt, you don't take the time to connect to your emotions and heal. You jump right into the next situation here, and then that gets you hurt. So they want you to definitely work on, you know, making better decisions with your love life, and definitely pouring some of that love inside of you. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have reflection. So they want you to get into a hermit energy here. They want you to take time to self-reflect instead of just hopping into something else, trying to suppress and mask your emotions here, okay? You see what I'm saying? So they definitely want you to start working within, okay? Very important here. Let's pull out an energy for you. Let's see if there's an energy, another message from your high vibrational ancestors and guides here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get Pal 3 here. Yeah, we have awakening here, imbalancement, okay? Libra energy of here. I feel Sagittarius. I feel Aquarius. I feel Taurus in this energy here. It could be your signs here. Yeah, but they want you. It's time. It's time for you to awaken the soul here. It's time for you to heal the soul here. It's time for fulfillment. It's time for balancement. It's time for structure and reinvention inside of your life here. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's like they want you to heal on your karmic lessons and karmic cycles and learn them, so that you can move forward, so that you can bring all this abundance and things that you want in your life that you deserve here, okay? So I do feel like your ancestors and guides is kind of getting on you, Pal 3. They want you to start making the change now, you know? Now is the time for your new beginning, okay? This is the year for you guys to make this happen, all right? Alrighty, Pal 3, that is your messages, and hope it resonates. Bye for now. Pile number 4 here. This is going to be your ancestor and spiritual guides messages. What do you need to know for your highest good moving forward right now? And we have the Knight here, okay? They want you to be brave and honest about things in your life. They want you to take action. They want you to see how his eyes is closed. They don't want you to avoid a situation. I do feel like your ancestors are putting situations in your face head on. So some of you, Pile 4, could be dealing with a lot of chaos, because I'm seeing the Tower card. So, you know, I feel like the energy has been shaky a little bit now. A lot of things may be feeling like they're falling apart, but it's more of your ancestors making things to fall apart on purpose, so that you can mend yourself back together here and pull out the pieces that don't fit in the puzzle any longer, okay? So they don't want you to be afraid anymore, because I feel like there's something I'm hearing night and day that keeps affecting you. So you may have to be honest to this person. You may have to step in your power to this person here. You have to be brave and honest within yourself, so that you can be free. Because look, if you look at the direction of this Knight here, behind him is a tunnel, and it's dark. And I feel like he's supposed to go in that tunnel and take action and do what he has to do, but he's afraid. He's closing his eyes, hoping that, he gets another sign that he can go a different way. When in fact, no, this is the only tunnel you can go. So I do feel like that's how your ancestors are. Like, they're kind of pushing you now to say, listen, now or never here, pal forward. You got to do this here. You are strong. You come from a bloodline of warriors here, okay? You come from a bloodline that, fought on, big people and dragons and things of that sort here. Like, it's giving me medieval times. Like, you come from a really strong bloodline here. So they're like, listen, you have it within you, okay? Let's see what else Power Forward needs to know. High vibrational ancestors and guides for their highest good here. Yeah, they're like, listen, pay attention to the signs here. 2020 showed up. That can be a sign here. They want you to pay attention to the directions that they're trying to take you, because you could be very confused on something. But I feel like every time when you're confused about something and you pray for something, they show it to you very hard, but I feel like you get afraid and you ignore it. So they're like, listen, pay attention to the signs that we're giving you. We're trying to tell you that, you're going to be okay. It's time to do this, okay? They're also letting you know that, this difficult times, this stress, everything that you're going through right now has a highest purpose. And another thing is that you're not going to be going through these situations for much longer. But I feel like whatever it is you need to take a leap about and speak up about, that's going to erase all this difficult times and stress that you're going through, okay? They're like, listen, we're right behind you. We're right next to you while you make this powerful, bold move here. Let's pull out an energy here for Power 4 here. Anything else, ancestors and guides, that Power 4 may need to know? Look at that. See, we have Leo energy. They're letting you know how strong you are, okay? They're like, listen, you are strong. You are the lion. You are the lioness. You could get through this, and you are going to get through what you're going through. But I do feel like in order for you to be set free, there is some type of truth you need to hear or some truth you need to speak, but everything's going to be okay. Look how it says courage, compassion, and perseverance. So they're trying to push you to move forward, okay? They're trying to let you know that it's okay that you make mistakes. It's okay that you fell a couple of times, okay? But you're still getting yourself back up here, okay? So they're like, listen, pick yourself back up here. You win some, you lose some, but you keep pushing. So they're trying to let you know that, but they are trying to say that there is going to be change, okay? So whatever that you're going through, Power 4, this is going to be temporarily. It's leaving out, but it does require you to make some type of leap of faith here, okay? So I hope that resonated for your highest good, Power 4. Bye for now. Pile number 5 here. This is getting ready to be your high vibrational ancestor message and guide message of what you need to know right now and moving forward. Okay, so you guys got the beautiful rabbit here. Listen, spring is coming right around the corner here, guys, in March. And I feel like they're definitely telling you it's time for you to spring into action. I feel like your ancestors send you messages through animals and flowers. That's how they like to communicate with you, And, they're trying to let you know it's time. You have to spring into action here. You got to make something happen. You need to plant your seeds here. And if you want a plant to grow, you got to plant the seed in the right fertilizer first, right? And you got to water it. So perhaps some of you did plant a seed, but you're not watering it and giving it any attention. So, your ancestors like, listen, now or never. Perhaps they're telling you spring is the time for you to make this happen. Spring starts March 21st, all the way into June 21st. So this can be around that time frame that it's really time for something to happen here. They're like, they're saying like you're delaying yourself, you're setting yourself short here. They want you to take a leap of faith here. I'm hearing that they're saying we come from a bloodline of daredevils. So you may not feel like the daredevil, but your bloodline comes from a team of daredevils that they just make something happen. Even looking at the animals as a rabbit, I feel like a lot of your bloodlines was just they moved and operated just like how animals would do. If something don't work, they go to the next, like that. And they're trying to install that within you and tell you now or never. Like, stop procrastinating on something. Make it happen. And when it does happen, you're going to see how it grows wonderfully for you, okay? Anything else for Power 5, high vibrational ancestors and guides they may need to know currently right now? Yeah, look, positive work outcomes. I'm telling you, they're trying to tell you that, when you plant the seed here, you make this move here, okay? You are going to reap the rewards here. When you do this, there's going to be a major change in your energy when you do this. So it's like they're trying to tell you, hey, don't be afraid. You're going to be all right. They're like, listen, you're smart. Okay. This wisdom shows that you're very smart here. You're very knowledgeable here. You're very nurturing here. You can connect just like how animals could connect. You can connect here. Okay. I feel like some of you have a farm here, or maybe some of you have ancestors that have property and land on a farm, because it's showing me a farm here. Maybe the leap of faith is about you investing in a farm and investing into property and land here or something like that. But you guys are very nurturing, wise souls here. They want you to start learning how to trust your inner soul here, okay? They say, we'll never leave you astray. Any last message here for Pile 5 here? Ancestors here. Look, see? They want you to work on your ego here, okay? They want you to free yourself from that, because I feel like your ego, you know, your limiting self-beliefs, it definitely holds you back here for what is rightfully yours here. So they want you to get in this Knight of Wands energy. They want you to feel confident and determined about yourself and follow this path of victory here, okay? So I do feel like they're pushing you, like, come on now, Pile 5, you can do this. You're made for this, okay? So beautiful, beautiful energy for you, Pile 5. Hope this resonates for your highest good. Bye for now. And last but not least, pile number 6. This is going to be your ancestor and spiritual guides messages, high vibrational, that is. What do you need to know right now at this moment? And you guys have the peacekeeper here, okay? It says let go of the need to be right. So I feel like some of you can be this energy that, you know, I gotta be right. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. They want you just to make peace with a situation. I feel like they're saying there's some type of situation you keep nagging and hindering that. And they're like, listen, make peace with it. Because if you don't make peace within yourself, you're never going to feel at peace, you know? So it's like, listen, you know, hey, it didn't work out. You know, whatever the situation is, it didn't work out. It's okay. Make peace with that and say, listen, it didn't work out. Or if you did make a mistake here, okay, I made a mistake. You know, say you're sorry, take the accountability, and then move forward here, okay? Because I feel like they're telling you, like, you know, don't try to install any drama in your life that you don't need in your life, okay? Because I do feel like some of you can be very headstrong and dependable people. And you could be that type of person that maybe your favorite word is you know, but it's okay to say that you don't know. It's okay to make mistakes here. But I feel like they're definitely trying to tell you to stop being so stubborn here, because, you know, I feel like maybe in your bloodline, you come from a lot of hardworking, independent females here. And, you know, maybe I don't like to say sorry, you know, but I feel like your ancestors is like, and your guides is like, listen, we got to change this though. Like, we have to change this. Like, you have to make peace with what doesn't serve you. So they definitely want you to check your ego. They want you to work on the ego side of you, okay? Because they're saying by you not working out on the ego side here, you're missing out on a lot of things that's beneficial for you. Anything else, high vibrational guides and ancestors, pile 6 needs to know? Look, we got positive work outcome here. They want you to focus on the positive here. They don't want you to focus on what you could have done, what didn't happen. You know, they're like, listen, focus on the now, okay? And I feel like when you do this and you change your energy here, you will bring in major transformations here. You will bring abundance, you will bring success, everything you deserve and then some. But with the Planet card, I feel like, you know, your ancestors like, listen, you know, no more putting all your time and energy on that situation. It's really time for you to, you know, move forward and plan and invest and, you know, set yourself up for something else. Put yourself in a different direction here, because look, when you do, you bring opportunities that's worth your energy and that's meant for you toward your way, okay? So I'm telling you, things are going to look good for you, but I feel like they don't want you to focus on the past or put your energy focusing on what others are doing either. They're definitely telling somebody to plan better or invest better with their money, so you may have to work on that a little bit more too. Any other energy here for pile 6 here from their ancestors and guides, high vibrational energy here? Okay, yeah, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. You know, they want you to learn to trust within, okay? They want you to start working on trust. They want you to start working on being okay with not being okay here, okay? But you do have the Page of Cups here, so I'm telling you, you know, you do have some exciting things coming toward you. You do have, you know, bigger and better things coming in, but I feel like they're trying to tell you, close this door, please, in your life that doesn't need to be open, so that, you know, this can come in. And they're like, listen, you know, so they say this message, are we allowed to help? Because I feel like maybe sometimes you can even block them out from helping you. And they're like, listen, we're trying to help here, okay? So exciting things will come in, but I do feel like you guys have to work on that ego first, okay? Hope this resonates, guys. Bye for now.